Most coaches think that scaling means working harder. I used to work 70-hour weeks for 3K months, whilst my competitors were hitting 25K working half the amount of time. It was the SmartScaling system I'm about to show you that transformed my chaotic business into a predictable 180K per month machine. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact framework that took me from sleeping on my mate's floor with £47 in my account to building a multi-seven-figure business. But first, you need to understand why everything you've been taught about scaling a business is backwards. In 2024, I started introducing myself to AI, and since then I've spent over £70,000 on systems, programs, consultations, which I'll get around to later on in this video. But first, picture this. It's 2018, I'm sitting in my car outside the gym at 11 PM, having just finished a 14-hour day. I've got 7 different revenue streams going off, I'm posting content everywhere manually, chasing every opportunity, and I'm making less money than when I actually started. I had an events company, a meal prep business, a personal training business, online coaching business, consultancy, all running simultaneously. Sounds impressive, right? Here's what nobody tells you about that approach. You become excellent at nothing, whilst being mediocre at everything. The breaking point came when I lost everything. My house, business, and I even had to give my dogs back to my mum because I couldn't afford anywhere to live and no one would take them. Rock bottom hits differently when you realize that you're busy wasn't the same as being profitable. But that failure taught me how to build systematic frameworks. By 2020, I created the SmartScaling system that got me to consistent 100K months with consultancy and an agency. And I was proud of those systems. They worked, but I was still, even at that point, doing everything manually. Even with good systems, I was building a job, not a business. Every system still required my direct involvement, manual processes, manual content creation, manual client management. It was just basically organized hustle and hoping that something would stick. Then in 2024, I discovered how to supercharge my proven frameworks with AI, and it has changed the game. I'd spent years building the SmartScaling system, proven frameworks that consistently generated over 100K months, but everything was still so manual. I was the bottleneck still in my own success. But with 2024, I started to experiment with different AI integrations, not replacing my systems, but actually enhancing them, training AI on my proven frameworks to handle the manual work whilst maintaining strategic thinking that basically made them even more effective. The results shocked me. Tasks that took 3 hours now took 60 seconds. Content creation that used to consume entire days were finished before breakfast. Client onboarding that required constant manual interventions became a seamless automation. But here's the crucial part. This wasn't about replacing human connection. It was about using AI to eliminate the manual chaos so I could focus entirely on the transformation strategy and the irreplaceable elements of my business and what I also love doing. I'd already mastered the foundations by 2023, but when I integrated AI in 2024, everything started to accelerate exponentially. Here's what I'd already figured out about the foundations. It's about getting obsessively clear on 3 things. But now, with AI enhancement, these foundations became scalable and systematic beyond anything that I'd ever imagined or experienced. First, your offer positioning. Now with AI-powered clarity, you can train AI on thousands of successful offer frameworks in terms of positioning and impact. Second is your niche isolation, enhanced through AI data analysis. I'd chosen busy coaches as my niche back in 2020 because I understood their pain points. But now with AI, I can analyze market sentiment, competitor gaps, audience behavior patterns at a level that manual research could never achieve. Thirdly, the signature system, powered by AI frameworks. The SmartScaling system was already proven, but when I trained AI on my methodology, I could deliver personalized frameworks at a scale whilst maintaining human strategic thinking that made them actually even more effective than ever before. But phase 1 alone wasn't enough. Phase 2 is where AI completely and utterly changed the game for me. I'd built solid systems by 2023. They were working, but everything required my manual input. Then in 2024, I discovered how to train AI on my proven frameworks. The breakthrough came when I realized I could maintain strategic intelligence of my systems whilst eliminating manual execution. You can't automate chaos, but you can absolutely automate proven clarity using AI. What I call revenue Trinity existed before AI, but now it operates at a level that I never thought was possible. Number one, which is personal media production, but now with AI. I'd already created content clusters around my three core problems, but now I'd trained AI on my voice, my frameworks, my strategic approach, and it allowed me to mass produce content. Every piece still educates on the problem and agitates the pain and presents my solution, but AI handles the creation while I focus on strategy and authenticity, which is what you need for business. Number two was about systems and processes with AI. Again, I'd already mapped out every single touch point from the first interaction to the client payment, but now AI can track the behavioral patterns, the optimization of timing, personalization with the journey, whilst I focus on, again, just the consultation and closing process with my team that requires human expertise. And then number three, which is the boring stuff, but the most important part, is the ability to build assets, SOPs, right? I'd already got everything documented in my business with frameworks, but now with AI, I can create a level of detail and standard operating procedure, training materials, business assets at 100 times the speed while I focus on just strategy refinement and creating new stuff because I can process so much with AI now. But there's a third phase where AI took my 7-figure business to the complete next level. Phase 3 was about empire multiplication. But with AI integration in 2024, this became something entirely different. I'd already stopped trading time for money back in 2023, but AI allowed me to build intelligent assets that scale beyond anything that I'd ever seen with any manual system. The shift happened when I stopped thinking like a successful coach and started thinking like a CEO with AI-enhanced capabilities. I'd already built systems that delivered service better than what I could do personally, but AI amplified this exponentially. The three multiplication engines were working, but AI supercharged each one. Engine number one was intelligent leverage amplification. I'd already built group programs that deliver better results for less money, but with AI, I could personalize the group experience, provide real-time feedback analysis, and scale the coaching insight while maintaining human transformation. Engine 2 was AI-Enhanced Authority Acceleration. And this is when the SmartScaling system really kind of come together, which is my signature methodology. But training AI on my frameworks meant that I could create content, I could create methodologies, systems, educational materials, and be consistent in a place that I never humanly could, just because of these type of systems, and become a definitive authority while all I did is focus on thinking and innovation, because all the admin and time management tasks were done with AI now. Engine 3, which was systematic team liberation with AI. So my team was already outperforming me in their specific roles, but AI integration meant that they could handle 10 times the amount of volume with the same quality, freeing me to focus entirely on the vision of the company and the strategy, and also allowed them to have all of my methodology and systems at the click of a button without having to dive into any documents. So here is exactly how to implement AI-powered smart scaling systems starting straight away today. Let me give you the exact framework. This isn't theory, it's a step-by-step AI-enhanced system. Phase number 1 is in month 1 to 3. And this is all about implementation. So as a starting point in weeks 1 and 2, you'll start with AI-enhanced archaeology. This is where you will audit your offer against AI-informed criteria. Does it install confidence? Does it have highly specific pain points? Does it provide clear assurances? If not, you need to look at rebuilding it using, again, these intelligent market analysis systems that you've got indisposable in front of you now. Weeks 3 and 4 is when we start moving into data-driven niche isolation. So what we're going to do here is we're going to choose one specific type of client using AI and analytics. Choose one specific type of client using AI, not people who want to lose weight, but time-poor executives who tried everything and failed, and then cross-reference that against market research with what their pain points and solutions and what they're looking for. And again, AI can just give you these answers. In months 2 and 3, this is when you can start looking at AI-powered system documentation, which is the best asset that you can have for IP in your business. Map every single client touch point from the first point of contact to the transformation using AI process and optimizations. Where are people dropping off? Where are you wasting time? Document everything with intelligent analysis. Phase 2 implementation is from month 4 to month 8. And this is where we're looking at AI-enhanced content systems build, creating 90 pieces of content around your 3 core problems using, again, AI content optimization, batch creating intelligent tools, scheduling systematically, measuring ruthlessly. And the reason that you can come in with this type of aggression is because of these systems. We're then moving into the intelligent acquisition engine, where we can basically build AI-powered assets such as lead magnets, assessments, webinars, trainings, highly precise copywriting. And again, you wouldn't humanly be able to do it at this type of performance and capacity. AI optimized conversion protocols is easy, right? You've got transcripts with your sales calls. All you then do from that point is use intelligent frameworks, handle objections systematically with the AI feedback, and track everything through smart analytics. It's not rocket science because it's all there disposable and ready for you to have if you know how to train it. Phase 3, again, is implementation. And this is where month 9 to 12 and year 1 comes into play. So this is where we've got AI-powered group program launchers, transforming one of your best one-to-one programs into a systematic group delivery using the AI IP. So again, you can build IP at 1,000 times the speed that you could ever do before. So it's very easy to build the type of programs to be looking at volumes of groups. You've then got team integrations with AI. So looking at hiring for roles, not just for tasks, and creating a culture around it within your business. So systems first, people second, and make AI part of what you do on a day-to-day basis. But there's something that you need to know before you start. This system fails without the right mindset. You're not just building a business, you're building an empire enhanced by AI. Every system you create, every single process that you document, every single AI integration that you implement is building something much bigger than yourself and a lot more intelligent than yourself as well. Here is a crucial distinction. I spent years building manual systems that worked, but they got me to 100 grand a month consistent. But adding in AI didn't replace the human element for me. It eliminated the manual chaos so I could focus entirely on relationship building, authenticity, and transformation and developments of my program and my company. The coaches who implement this don't just make more money. They create more impact whilst working fewer hours through intelligent automation. They build businesses that serve their lives instead of consuming it. But this is something that people won't tell you about this AI-enhanced journey. The hardest part isn't learning about AI tools. It's trusting them with your own proven systems. Your brain will resist because you've worked so hard to perfect your manual process. But AI-enhanced systematic beats spectacular manual every single time, every day of the week. You can't compete with this stuff. I'm now helping hundreds of coaches implement this exact framework with intelligent automations. The ones who succeed share 3 characteristics. Number 1, they choose courage over comfort. AI-enhanced systems over manual chaos. And then finally from that point, focusing on strategic thinking rather than just reactive tactics and the next quick fix. And there's one final thing that determines success and failure. Implementation with AI enhancement. You can have the best strategy in the world, but strategy without AI and execution is just expensive entertainment. If you don't know how to use this stuff, then you will just make a mess. You can't go into it and just wing it. I've built what we call the AI-powered SmartScaling System specifically for ambitious coaches who are tied to trading time for money and they're ready to build a systematic empire that actually is enhanced by intelligent automation and AI. They are ready to build on what they already know and what they have so they can help more people and impact more people. But here's the difference. This isn't about replacing everything that you do with AI. It's about enhancing your proven strategies with intelligent automation so you can focus on what only humans can do. And that is the transformation. That is a strategy, well, to an extent. And then obviously authentic connection and content creation. But again, all of these ideas and structures you can also use AI for as well. If you're currently stuck in a manual chaos phase, working harder but seeing no proportional results, I want to show you exactly how to implement this three-phase AI-enhanced system into your business. I've created a comprehensive breakdown of the entire AI-powered smart scaling framework, the same intelligent systems that took my already successful £100,000 a month business and made them predictable and scalable beyond anything and any type of manual process ever could. And you can access that through the link at the top of my description. But here's the thing, this isn't for everyone. It's specifically designed for coaches who already have some kind of systems in place and are ready to supercharge them with AI, who understands that true freedom comes from actually getting enhanced proven frameworks with intelligent automation, not just working harder, but working smarter at the same time. If that sounds like you, check the link below. Let's build something extraordinary together using perfect combination of strategy, cutting edge AI, purpose, passion, and peace, and get some freedom in our lives alongside this business stuff down the line. Remember, AI systems create predictable success. Manual chaos will create unpredictable stress. Choose wisely.